Hello there, everybody. It's Friday, so you know what that means. What does that mean, my lord? It's time for the exciting episode of Fan Friday. Today's episode, Crusader Kings III. The patrons wanted me to play. 2 weeks ago is when they wanted me to play this, and I spent the last 2 weeks struggling to produce a video that wasn't just me failing over and over and over again. I have problems. Even the music is sad. Even the music is like, you have failed. So I brought in a ringer today. My dear friend, podcast co-host, and bravest soul I know. I had to keep up with the music. Mathis is here to join me.
I very enjoyed that introduction. It's probably the most majestic introduction I will ever get from here on out. So thank you for that.
The music kind of faded away now, but sometimes it's really funny when you start this game. Sometimes the music is like and then sometimes it's like bum 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 bum. It's hit or miss sometimes. So I didn't know what to expect there. Yeah.
I can't help but see your main menu and question how come the last character you were playing was an unmarried old woman whose heir might be her son. I'm not entirely sure.
So let me just tell you what I've been thinking. So I've played as, let's just jump into this really quick.
Yeah.
I've gone through, and because the game, for those of you who don't know, imagine any type of, kingdom building game, but twice as complicated. Maybe 3 times as complicated. And I'm glad that you've been playing this because I've watched you be good at it.
Oh, God, I love this game.
And I'm terrible. And so every time I think I understand, there's always some more to learn. And that's one of these things that, it takes a while when you play games like this, or you play games like a Total War. There's always something else to learn. And it takes lots of hours of playing. And I just, for some reason, can't pick it up. And so I'm hoping you can teach me and guide me through in this here video.
I would love to. I hope by the end, I don't think you'll be a pro by the end, but I hope by the end you can at least look at this game and understand what you're looking at.
I will take it. That's all I want, so that going forward, I can play with some great ease. There are 2 major starting years, and you can see that it gives you points of where to start. You could go to Spain, or you could be like, I choose to be a Northman, right? You could just focus on it, whatever. But also, you can play as any ruler you want in, say, 1066. And I always thought that was fun.
Mm-hmm. That's what my last playthrough was. I ended up picking up a very small chieftain up in the north in the year 867, and I took his bloodline from basically what is nothing but a count all the way to emperor.
See, that's what I want to do. And so I had the first time I played, of course, because the tutorial is Ireland.
Yes.
I was like, oh, well, I'll do Ireland. Eventually, I was like, I am the ruler of Ireland, and then England murdered my ass. And so then I was like, okay, well, I will go down and we'll mess around in Spain. And I tried to mess around in Spain. Everyone in Spain be backstabbing. Too much drama for me. I was like, I can't do this.
Spain is great.
So last time, as a goof, I was like, all right, what if I went to Iceland?
Okay.
And I think at the time, there was a woman in charge of Vestisland. I don't remember her name, but I was like, I think she's a speaker for an old god. It was so weird. But that was 860 whatever.
Yeah.
And so now it looks like this is the Jarldom of Iceland. 200 some years have passed, and that's all put together. But I was thinking, okay, maybe. By the way, Iceland did not work out.
I can imagine.
All I could do is, I thought it'd be easy. My thought process was, okay, I have played Risk before, and I know if you're bad at Risk, the best start for you is Australia. And I was like, of course, Iceland is like the Australia of the Atlantic.
Perfect logic, dude.
So I'll start there.
Is Iceland Christian in this year?
Or
are they still
great
some
question.
form? Yeah, they're Catholic.
They're Catholic.
Okay, that's at least good. At least you're not like a remnant of some sort of like Nordic religion
well,
where the Christian faith
that's
can
what
just
my problem was. Is I had chosen, so there were 2 people to choose from.
Yeah.
And the 800s, and one of them was like this badass Viking dude, kinda. And then the other was this lady who I was like, oh my god, she's super into religion, and her religion is against like the norm. And her name sounded like an old god, and I was like, oh my god, I gotta choose her. But when I clicked her and I went to her the knowledge tree she had, it was all like basically setting herself up to be a good Catholic. And I was like, no.
Okay.
So
I wonder if she's based
that.
on somebody in history. She likely is.
But so then I thought, okay, all right, what if I do something wild?
Okay.
What if I either start way up, like what if I start up here, or I start down here, or I start in Africa, someplace where no one would expect me to rise to power?
So here's what's exciting about that. I have not messed with any of those regions' religions, and every one of those religions will bring a different play style. So, for an example, when I was playing as my Nordic religion instead of a Catholic one, rising my Vikings to power, I slaughtered and sacrificed and executed everybody that got in my way, and it doesn't stress your character out. It purely earns them more piety, and they gain kind of like power in their religion that way. But as a Christian, that's not how things go. You can't play that way. But down in the north, down in Africa, what kind of religions we're looking at? I don't know. Let's take a look. Click any area that you would want to play as.
What is a good starting? What if I was like straight up just in the desert?
Just Jado?
Jado. Right, because the
Jado.
D is silent. Because the D is obviously silent.
Yeah, fair. Jad. All right, you'd be...
So I'm like right in the desert.
The Ibadi Buddha religion. I don't know what that is. He's the ruler, I can tell
Can we click to view and see more about it?
Can you click on him? Like click his figure? No. Nope, you can't. Can you hover over the gear icon? That's his, yeah, Ibadism. Let's see. We consider them righteous. They consider us evil. Or it's an organized Muslim faith. The Ibadi do not believe that it is necessary for the entirety of Islam to be governed by a caliph or an imam. If there is no suitable candidate, they are therefore Mukima, recognizing neither the line of all. I wonder if it's more of an independent religion with no head of faith. That's not necessarily a bad thing. That could be fun.
Yeah, that could I make up the religion as I go?
Yes, at some point, once you
because here's the deal, like, you know, this would be, imagine like these guys are out to, come on. What? Hold on, is this personality?
Yep, that's his traits underneath too. Those three icons.
He's a dishonorable villain?
He's a dishonorable villain because if you look at his three traits, it looks like he's humble, I think. Yep, he's humble, lustful and sadistic.
Perfect, done. we're being Jado because the D is silent. Oh my god. I love this guy. And I can make my own religion. My religion, doing it all the time. Let's cause chaos.
All right, let's hit play and let's see what your start looks like. All right, so the game automatically starts pause, and there's a lot of things you want to take care of right away.
Yes. Oh my god, there's so one of the craziest things about this game is like all of this.
Yeah.
All of this, all of this, all of the things that pop up, they're like, do these things. The 5 issues to do like
it's the key. The keys to Crusader Kings to realize a lot of this is showing you the same information in a different way. With different things highlighted. So we'll start at the top and work our way to the right, down, and around for people who don't know what we're looking at here. Because it's important to understand what those top things are, which is your resources to start. So starting with your gold, that's pretty straightforward. It's your gold, how much you're making every month. Next to it is your prestige. This basically is how famous you are, how famous your bloodline is. Now, the way from here on, like prestige, piety, and your renowned work, kind of think of them like souls in Dark Souls. They're a currency as well as being experience. Decisions that you make, things that you want to do, whether religious or for your royal family, a lot of that will cause you to spend piety or cause you to spend your prestige. But doing things to earn that will also earn you progress to the next rank up. For instance, if you hover over your prestige, the little crown again, see it says progress towards distinguished. That is, the more prestige you earn, the more that fills up as an experience bar. And when you level up, those earn you different things. So if you bring your mouse down into that box and hover over distinguished, it'll tell you what the bonuses you're going to get are. So you can get a secular opinion of +3 from all those particular people of that religion, and you'll be allowed 1 extra night. So that's a way to think of how piety works the same way. That's just religion points. And renowned is just dynasty, family, bloodline points. It's pretty straightforward. And then right to the right of that is the max number of troops that you can raise. And the dots next to them are basically how good they are. So 2 bronze dots next to the 1249 just means you basically have peasants fighting for you. They're not very good.
Gotcha. Okay. So I always forget that if you hover over something, the way to go down on it is you have to wait. Like you can't go down on it right away. You have to wait a sec.
You can change it in the settings to have it as a middle mouse click. So it'll lock that way as well if that's something you prefer. And then on the right is just all the ways to look at your kingdom through different lenses. So the very first thing, the top, the like green crown, I believe is your realm. Yep. This is just your exactly as it is, your realm. So the very first tab that says domain, that's all the lands you are directly controlling. So that's everything that you directly control. And it shows you each domain's like resources they give you, how much gold a month and how many levies you can get from them. Then, if you have any vassals, that would be under the vassal tab. People that are under you, that you rule over, you don't have any vassals, you rule everything directly. And then your succession is just the type of succession that you have. Now, this is something where I hope your history nerdiness can come in, because there's like every type of succession that once existed under the sun. Currently, you're in Confederate partition.
You can change stuff, you can make, yeah.
You can change all that. Right now, you're in Confederate partition, so your land
I just know that when you change it
between your children.
I just know that when you change it, literally sometimes everyone's like, whoa!
Yeah, people can get pissed. You have to have approval for some certain ones, like an election if you want. There's all kinds of different ways. You don't have to worry about that right now. That's something you'll worry about much later on down the line. Down below that, the red swords is your military. It's just a brief overview of what your military is looking like. It can show your armies, which is, again, your top troops. The knights, or faris as they're called for your particular religion. Those are actual characters in your court. Characters that have personalities, goals, all that stuff. And their prowess score dictates how good they are at fighting. Unfortunately, it looks like the 4 that you have are all absolute ass fighters. They're very bad. But when you go on and when you have a fight on the battlefield, depending on how good they are, can help sway battle. Or if there's somebody you really hate in your court and you want them to die, you could force them to be a knight and just hope that they get slaughtered on the battlefield.
Interesting.
You can also raid, it looks like, with this religion. You can see raise all as raiders. When you click that, you just clicked it. So all your army is going to raise as raiders. What that means is you can move into enemy territory, go to their main cities, kill and rob them for prestige and money at any given time. But when you do that, you immediately start hostilities with them for about 12 months, I think is what.
Well, let me disband all armies.
Yeah. Just hit that. You don't have to worry about that right now. Mercenaries is as it is explained. If you're in a war, you have money to spend, you can hire some mercs to help you out. Holy orders, if your religion has any holy orders that you could pay for, that's much later on down the line. You'll be able to spend piety and money to raise those.
Like
as well.
Templars.
Yes, correct. Exactly. Council is one of the most important things in this game. So this is the people that you need to rely on to help you. Each one of these people is an actual character in the game that exists in your court, that has their own personalities, wives, families, dynasties, desires, goals, and their score will directly tell you how well they're going to do at their job. So starting at the top right, that is your court imam. That's your religious leader in that particular zone. He has a -6 opinion of you. That's not good. He doesn't like you. If you're religious.
How do I kiss his butt?
We'll get to that here in a minute. But we'll worry about that later. You can do a bunch of different things with him, but the 3 icons.
Everyone hates me. It's almost like I'm a terrible person.
Yeah, it's almost like you're a dishonorable villain of some sort. Just take a look. If you hover over those 3 little circular icons, so those are the 3 different actions your counselors, all of them can do.
Gotcha. Okay.
So there's a couple passive ones and then an active one. Your imam is who you're going to use if you can't find a reason to go to war. He'll go fabricate a reason to go to war to claim something. That's like the fabricate claim. Below him, your steward. He's terrible. He's a 9. That's not very good, but he's your tax collector. Basically, depending on how good their scores, random events can trigger. So if they're like an excellent steward, say they have an 18 score, there's more likely in an event where for you to have like a tax windfall, you suddenly make $50, like 50 extra gold for that month. But if he's
Monopoly.
bad, But this bad, he can end up corrupting an area, and you start losing like 10% of your income every month for 5 years or something.
I'm gonna get this guy negative 31. I'll negative 31 his ass.
Chancellor, he's basically your politician. He deals with foreign affairs. He can deal with internal affairs, and then he can integrate titles, which is something for way later down the line. Below him is your marshal. He's your head cop. I cannot believe your marshal has a score of 0.
Should I send him off to go die in war? Because I can do that.
He needs to be replaced, and we'll replace him in a minute. And then off to your right to there is your spy master. That's the person you rely on to discover plots about you being murdered or people in your court being murdered.
It's a negative 21. I need to replace her too.
That's not a good thing. So that's your council. The last thing is the top left.
My council's terrible.
Yeah,
Why did you let me select
terrible,
this?
And they hate you. And then the top left is whoever you're married to, your main wife or your only wife, depending on religion. And they can do a bunch of things. So if you click on assist ruler, just click that. Yep. And then you can actually have her focus on a certain aspect of court, and depending on her score, she will give you that bonus to your direct ability scores.
So manage domain is great. It adds to the
it would
steward,
up your stewardship though, not your stewardship.
Gotcha. But that's good. +5 is great.
It'll directly also help influence how much land you can directly control under your own title. That's what the very far top right number is, 4 out of 6. And then, so yeah, you can have changed that at any time. So if you go to war and you know you're going to be on the battlefield, you can have her help focus on chivalry.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, that kind of thing. So that's your council. Then we'll move on to the next one after that. Is like the 3 little people icon. That's your court. These are all the NPCs currently in your court of either repute or non. You can get a quick look at them, quick look at their scores, and a quick look at how much they like you.
What is happening right now?
Yeah.
My family loves me. Everyone else is like, I can't wait to kill him.
Yeah, they all hate you. In the very top one, guests in your court. These are people just hanging out that you can pay to recruit to your court. So if you see somebody with a score you really like or a trait that you really like, you can pay them to stay to court and they become like a citizen, and then you can use them.
So I need a physician at some point, but I don't need it now, right?
Yeah, not now. And then prisoners is straightforward. Those are the people you're holding in your jail. That's the top. That's the other tab at the on the top. Yep, that's where you would find
all
your
these
prisoners.
fools.
Yeah,
all
everybody
in
here. Yeah, that's rough. That's rough that your spy master hates you, your steward hates you, your courtman hates you.
You know what? When you run Jado, you must run with an iron fist.
Yep. All right, Intrigue is pretty straightforward. This is where you're going to see if you're plotting anything, whether you're plotting to kill somebody or if you've learned any secrets. Secrets in this game are basically when you learn, like, hey, your court steward is sleeping with another one of your courtiers behind behind his own wife.
Right, and then you can use that against people.
Correct. Yep, exactly. And that's it. And then you can see if anybody has secrets that you know or they have on you or hooks they have on you. It's straightforward. Cool. The Fire Fist is factions. These are groups that are trying to do certain things, overthrow you, lower taxes in an area, claim independence for a certain county. If they start popping up, that's a problem and you want to take care of them. And then the last thing is your decisions. These are kind of things you can spend prestige, piety, and all that stuff on. So if you, for instance, are worried that your court hates you, you could pay money to host a feast, and it'll have an event where a few random events pop up that you have to make some decisions for, and you can improve the relations of your subjects and you simply by hosting a grand feast. But bad things can happen too.
Right. Okay.
And that's your rundown of what you're looking at. It's honestly, I know it's a lot, but it's not that much.
Yeah, and these are just versions of the map.
Exactly. It's not a huge deal. Now we want to do the stuff.
This is my boy. If I want to click him, you can see like this is my dude and everything going on with my guy. Yep. And you can then click on my wife and
all those scores underneath are basically think of like D&D scores, their strength, their stewardship, etc., etc. It's not that bad, and you can just kind of like take a quick look at their family and stuff from below. Yeah. So we need to do a few things for your character before we get going, and the first thing is picking a lifestyle, which is what the 3 arrows are at the top and the one by your character. So you go ahead and click that, and these are your classes. So in every game, every character is risen from birth to death, and depending on how they're taught in their early years, will determine what they're more apt to be better at. So your character was raised with very good stewardship morals. He has a decent stewardship score, and a lot of his benefits have to do with that. So if you were to choose the stewardship life path, which is kind of like a class, this is kind of what you'd have access to. He's already taken 3 points into architect, and as you gain experience, you basically just fill out the talent trees that give you bonuses depending on, you know, what you pick up. And on the left-hand side, you have 3 different choices. Once you pick one, you can't change it for 5 years. And they give you little bonuses depending on what you want to focus on. So how do you want to play this guy?
Well, I mean, if we go down this path, I feel like this guy, if he's a tax man,
yep,
and this is wealth focus for sure.
He seems like a wealthy. He's all about the cash.
Man loves that cash.
All right, so you'll take the wealth focus, which will give you extra 10% a month, and much like everything else, will gain experience every month as well towards the next point. So he already has. What's Taxman do? Plus 25% taxes.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, he's gonna make some good money. Cheaper things to build, etc. All right. Advice, education. Your heir won't be. Oh, your heir is a young child. They want you to appoint a ruler or a guide for your child. So here's how you interact with people. Yep. So just hover over the person and just right click. And these are all the interactions you can do. This is how you interact with people in the game. You can see the different kinds of interactions you can have. Yeah, you want to murder your kid, you can murder your kid. If you want to educate your child, that's how you do it. If you want to give your child some money, you click send gift. So, here's the thing. You want to build some reputation with your court. So, under Guardian, just hit that recycle button.
Okay.
Yep. Okay, so let's pick somebody that you want to educate your boy. And when they when they accept, they get an opinion bonus of you because you entrusted your blood with them to educate them and raise them correctly. So what kind of education do you want to give him? What kind of focus do you want him to have? Military, diplomacy, stewardship?
I want him to be, look, I imagine my rule will be that of a builder.
Yes.
But my son will be a conqueror. So
right there, Mizabison, he has that 5-star trait of swords. He's a master tactician or something. You can hover over it.
This one.
Yeah, he's a brilliant strategist. So basically that's an education trait. If you choose him to educate your child, there is a chance he passes brilliant strategist down to your boy.
And that's what we'll do.
There you go. So you click him, then you hit send a proposal, and he will gain 25 opinion of you for educating your son. Okay, great. So your heir is now safe in the hands of an educator. You've chosen your life path. You already have a wife. What is the first thing, what is your goal here, Jesse? What would you like to do? Because Crusader Kings III is completely sandbox.
Yes. My goal, I feel like, what if I were to take Cyrenica.
Cyrenica. Okay, so click on
Cyrenica. Yeah.
It is a single, it seems like a single county. They don't really have, okay, there's a duchy. So, a quick look at this enemy ruler. He has, as you can see, 965 soldiers at his beck and call. So it looks like you have a little bit more that you can call to war than him. Right-click on him, on his dumb face. If you hit declare war, go ahead and click declare war. Let's see. So you have a bunch of reasons. Basically in CK3, you need a reason to go to war. You can't just declare war willy-nilly. It doesn't quite work that way. So if you wanted to conquer him county by county, you could. You could simply click counter county, or you could click counter duchy. So click counter duchy.
Where now?
On the right-hand side, right in that little window. See how it says conquer duchy?
Uh-huh.
If you just click on it, it'll show you in blue what you would end up taking if you won this war. And then in the bottom right, it shows you a quick look at their army size and what it would cost to declare war. It would cost you 375 prestige. You don't have that right now. But if you do in a little bit of time, you could go and try and fight him for that huge sliver of land. And then once that's done, after your peace runs out, you could pick off what little remains he has on the right-hand side.
Gotcha.
That's an option. If that's something you're looking to do.
Well, what about building up my cities?
Sure, yeah, you could click on any one of your buildings like that. Yeah, Jado right there. And then the very bottom, you can see what you have built. So you have longhouses already built, which give you those things. And then any of those empty things, you can look, click and see what you can build.
I just simply don't have the money.
Yeah, so usually the first thing you want to start working on is getting markets up. So your flat income starts getting built. So getting 71 gold might be your first goal. You might want to start raiding immediately. Start raiding your neighbors and just start sacking their towns and taking their money.
So that's an excellent point.
And so who do you want to raid is the question.
Well, this guy seems very close to me.
Yep, he seems super close. And any of those castles is what you'll raid.
Okay, so maybe I did. Well, maybe I was thinking ahead.
Maybe you were.
And I did raise my raiders.
Okay.
All right, so I can raise my raiders and then send them down here to go mess with these guys.
Yeah, so go ahead and raise your raiders, and then there's your army, that number 4. It's going to take them 7 days, you can see at the bottom left, to gather there. So they need a week to gather, and then you can move them.
Sure. So I can just press space.
Yep.
And let time pass.
And there you go. Now they're there and ready to go. So just right-click on the nearest castle. Right there. There's 3 gold to loot there. How thrilling.
15 gold here.
Yeah, that's
So can I go here and then here?
Yep, you could do both. So off they
go. Go, my men, and raid. For the great longhouse of Shadow.
Oh, there's some other raiders, it looks like. Somebody else is raiding. That is a tribe, the Barony of Gizbesby. They're not going to attack you unless they raid you. So, next one down, yeah.
I don't know. Looks like they're coming to raid.
Ooh, looks like they're going to raid you. All right, so you're going to sit there for 30 days to raid, and once you've raided, it'll show you what you've earned, and then you just move on to the next one.
Can I click this guy? What is he doing?
He's going to go raid you.
Can I run back and raid him?
You could. You can finish your raid first, though. As long as he doesn't leave your territory before he leaves, then you should be fine. So go ahead and now right-click on him, and you're going to go murder him. So once you cross your borders, you bring that 3 gold directly back to you, and you have no chance of losing it. All right, here it comes. Oh, you're going to battle right there.
Courtier captured in a siege. My son was captured.
All right, the battle for the ages is about to happen. There it is. So that's the bottom is showing you.
My son! They captured my boy.
You're actually winning right now, pretty handily, it looks like. And you're about to enter the final phase where you're going to start chasing them off. Yep, you win. You win this fight heavily.
Give me back my son.
And you got your boy back and the 15 gold that they stole.
Can I kill them?
You could chase them down. They're going to end up retreating to the nearest safest city. And once they've fully retreated, you could fight them.
Did he go back to here? Oh my God.
Yeah, he went past there. You gotta raid that town anyway.
Army is going to take attrition.
Yeah, it means there's only enough supplies to support X number of troops, but it's not a huge deal. Oh no, that's 4,000 men. You need to get out of there. Get out.
See what happened? What happened here?
I don't know where those 4,000 men came from. Uh-oh, okay. All right. So we had a wounded happen. Your court imam, your holy leader, ended up getting wounded in battle so very badly that he may end up dying. You can drag that window up. There's a button below it. There it is. There's nothing that can be done. I think he got maimed too. Oh no. All right. So you're going to retreat, and you're just going to disband your troops afterwards, and it's fine. You still got the gold that you raided from them the first time.
Well, look, I'm at 76 right now.
Yeah, you came out on top. It was a benefit. Yeah, they have to finish.
Where are they running to?
Yeah, I don't know where they're bouncing to.
Well, while that's going on, let's get a market going.
There you go. And your first improvement, the loss of perhaps your religious leader and countless men.
Here's the thing. You know, when it comes to religion, in Jado, all religions are welcome. So who needs a leader, per se?
Fair enough. Fair enough. All right. So they're safe. You can just ban them now. They can go take a break, and that bar will recharge over time.
Okay, so let me pause. Protecting against schemes. Watch your step. Yeah, no, I'm aware.
You can skip lesson.
Having a spy master. Yeah, I get it. Okay. Victory!
That was your first victory. Nice job.
We did great. And we'll dismiss that and not even look at it.
What's 5 issues that they want you to look at here? They want you to convert a county. So you have a county of yours that's not in the same religion as you, which you can use your religious leader to go do, the maimed and wounded man.
Maybe that makes him more like, I don't know.
He could just, the religion saved his life. Let's see. So you just click on where they need him. I don't know what.
Maybe because it's. Where does it say that he?
Yeah, you might just want to click one of those counties with red lines.
Okay.
Yeah, all those counties need to be converted. The ones with red lines. So it's going to take him 4 years to convert. You can see under his name in the council, but that's fine. He's working on it. You can create the Duchy of Fezzan. There's reasons you might want to do that. It would give you de jure claim by law claim on whatever counties aren't in your borders. And you can. It's also telling you need more champions. That's what Few Ferris is asking for, which we can improve on. So none of those are huge. If you click on Create Duchy, it'll tell you how much money it'll cost you to do so. Yeah. So. They require, you have all of them. You would just simply create a new royal title that would be able to be handed out or kept under your own name.
Gotcha. Okay. No rush there.
Nope.
All right, let the
how
time
are you feeling
flow
so
begin.
far, Jesse?
I mean, an army of 4,000 men was raised against me that I was unprepared for. So, I mean, that's usually what happens, is I'll be like, all right, I think I got it. I think I got this figured out. And then 100,000 men from a different nation will come and destroy me, and I'm like, oh.
Hey, congratulations, though. You slept with your wife.
You know what? It's all I can do anymore. When you got nothing to do.
Pregnant. So the tab in the bottom left, I know you said you want to talk about creating your own religion. The bottom left where you can see the cog, that little tab knob at that one. Click that. So here's how you can create a new religion. So this is your current religion. This shows the tenets of your religion, what's considered sins, what's considered virtuous, doctrines, what in marriage is allowed and not, etc., etc. There's a ton to choose from. But at the very bottom, you can create your own new Muslim faith with your own tenets, sins, virtues, main doctrines from the bottom up. But it costs a bunch of piety to do it.
Gotcha. So really, I should wait until, or does it suck to wait?
If you click on Create New Muslim Faith, you can see how much it costs. It costs 2,287 piety for you to create a new one.
I certainly don't have that.
Yeah, so that's a long-term goal.
Space butterflism will have to wait, unfortunately. One day, the power of the space butterfly will reign upon all. Until then, let's do what needs to be done. Fastest speed.
Yeah, ×5's how I always play. So, do you want to try and take a smaller piece of land, perhaps? Oh, you had a boy! Congratulations! Click on his little dumb face.
His name, like everyone from my kingdom, will be Django.
But the D's silent.
But the D is silent.
Can you click on him? His dumb little body down there.
Oh, this little body?
Yeah, click on him. There he is. So let's see.
What a great little kid.
He inherited no congenital traits. So he's all right. He's got 1 stewardship right out the gate. I guess that's kind of neat.
Yeah, look at this guy. Look at this
He came out of the womb doing taxes, dude.
He's like, I got this figured out, Dad. All right, cool.
May you grow strong and wise, my son.
Yeah.
No immediate effects. Let's hope he doesn't end up being sickly. So, do we want to go for something smaller in the meanwhile? Maybe a smaller piece of land?
Yes.
Word of advice. Okay.
I saunter between the market stalls of Jado, a heavy pouch tugging at my belt. How do I make this coin work for me? As I admire the wares of a local jeweler, exquisite filigree and sound investment, my Chancellor Gaia suddenly appeared at my side. A word of advice, my liege. Have a look at the sculptor's stall over there. Their wares might be simple, but their potential is great.
So, you got 3 options here, each with a different outcome. Let's take a look.
So I lose 15. I get a jeweler's workshop investment for 30 years. The guy becomes my friend, and I get sculptor's workshop.
Or it might have a bad coin flip and you just lose the money. That just is that. And then, or you just say, fuck it, quick profit, give me 10 gold.
I gotta risk it for the biscuit. Come on now.
Let's see if he becomes your friend. He became your friend. Hey, you have a new buddy. Look, he loves you now.
A booter man from Murzuk has come to petition me for increased representation in my government. My lord, we are your loyal subjects and we have no say in how our communities are governed. Okay, well... So that is this guy... 50 opinion.
He'd
get a strong hook. He joins my court, and I get. Should I have him join my court first? Because I don't want to be like, you can rule it.
Click on him. Click on him and see if he's like what he's got for him. So he's a decent steward, actually. You can make him your new steward if he does join. And he's brave, courageous. Oh, he's pretty well.
This guy's great.
Yeah, you might want to bring him into your court. All right. So now
if I go to my court, my council.
Yep. And now if you just hit the little refresh button.
Uh-oh. Or crazy things can happen.
Oh yeah, you're at ×5. You might want to slow it down to get some actions done.
Okay. Let's go to 2. Is my right responsibility to determine what coinage to be used? You gain stress because you are humble.
Ooh, yeah. So there are options that could go against your personality type, and it will cause you stress. And if you end up gaining 100 stress, you'll have a mental break. And if you gain up to level 3 stress, you'll die.
You know what? It's not about me. It's about Jado.
All about the kingdom. All right, new steward
all
time?
About Jado and our glorious legacy and my son. Okay, so this guy, we can replace him, right?
Mm-hmm. You just hit the recycle button next to his name. And then it brings up possible replacements, and right there, sitting at the top. Your chancellor. Oh, he's your chancellor. So no, yeah, right below him. You want him. Yep, your forest. Nope, one below. Because he's already your chancellor.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, you're right. Yep. Assign.
So the other guy's going to be mad
at you. Guy. To hell with him.
He's not your vassal. And there you go. Yay. Actually, do you want to see if you have a better marshal while you're at it, since he's a 0?
Isn't this guy tutoring my kid?
Yeah, but he's still terrible. Oh, yeah, you could. Oh, that's true. So here's the thing. If you make him too mad and he's tutoring your child, he could do terrible things to your child.
Also, like, I don't know.
He's wounded and maimed, the poor dude. He has, no leg. Oh, is he missing an arm? He's missing an arm. Look at him.
He's been through some shit. Look, it happens. It happens. It happens.
How can anyone respect a marshal who has no arm?
Well, everyone does, because in his youth, he was powerful. He's that guy who, when he was in his youth, that's why, he doesn't
Even
fight,
though his description and his personality type is spineless ravener.
Okay, look, I'll replace him when I can, okay? I'll replace him when I can. Available perks.
All right, you got a new perk you can pick.
You can demand payment for hooks. Or,
yeah, that's if you just want money and you have hooks on people.
Hey, garrison size plus 20% for level 1. That's nice. Growth of realm capital, meritocracy. You just claim throne against your. You know what?
Yeah, you don't have a liege right now, so it's not
let's go with. Let's go with this. No, let's go with this.
Harder for people to siege your castles. Way harder.
Yeah. Let them try those goobers.
All right. Let's see. I would like you to take a county in this episode.
I would love to take a county too.
So let's see. I mean, the north might not be the
right
worst.
Here.
Yeah, click. Yeah, I'm curious how big their army is. So zoom out a little bit and then just he's got. Yeah, click on the whole thing. There you go. He's got 1,087, so you've got a little bit more than him. You could probably take him.
This dude's dead.
Oh no! All right, you need to fill a council position. Yep, he died. He died from his wounds.
well, my son, I have no one else.
Yeah, you'd have to use. Yeah, all right. Let's go check out. So at this point, let's go take a look at your court and see if you have any guests hanging around. You do have a guest. It's a woman, though, and
Why
I don't know if you can make a woman
Why is my son in... My son is a gambler?
He's 3 years old, and he's a gambler.
How is this possible? Is he in prison? What is happening to my boy?
Remember, right-click on him. Go down to ransom and click on it. I know it won't accept it, but just click. So let's see. That's the person who has him. For 10 gold, if you click on for 10 gold, let's see if he'll let you take him. Yep, you can pay him 10 gold and get your boy back. All right. You don't have anybody in court.
Wait a minute, but like, when do I get my boy back? How much time?
Oh, it'll take a couple days, but he accepts your offer and then he's freed.
He just stole my boy?
He did. Well, that was from the raid. Remember when he raided you?
I thought I won him back.
You did not. He took him back, apparently. Did not get your boy back in time.
Unreal. Unreal.
You are currently in dire straits. Your marshal is gone. You have nobody to replace them. And the woman in court, I don't think you can make women marshals because of the way the religion works at this time period. So, we need to find a way to get more people into your court. Let's see. We could hit search for a physician. Oh, back in that title. That was, yep, court. Hit search for a physician. And this is going to bring people out. So hit start the search. And these are going to bring up decisions where it'll introduce some people that you're going to bring into court that you could eventually, that you could give the marshal position to instead. All right, so you've got that. Okay, let's see. So click on each one of them. Like click one and then the other. These are the two that are your physician potentials.
Gotcha. This guy hates me less.
You need a 17 martial skill. Damn. He's a brilliant strategist.
Yeah, I like this guy.
Yeah, that's a real good get right out the gate.
Shy. Reckless.
And he's already a physician too, which is great.
Is this the guy? Is this our man?
This might be your man. He might be your physician and your marshal.
Apparently.
All right. So, go into your council. Yeah. And where is he? There he is.
Sign.
Do it up.
Okay. And now do I have to go back to my boy? My boy.
He's back. He's fine. How many boys do you have? No, that was not that son. It was one of your infant sons. You have 3 kids total.
Well, what is this kid doing?
He's your heir. He's being educated. He's just hanging out, being a kid. Like you can see, whoever's teaching him gave him that middle trait, whatever that purple trait is.
Paranoid?
He's paranoid. Yep. So whoever's training him made him paranoid.
Because people be kidnapping. Can I retract guardianship? Because the guy guarding him is dead, right?
Is he? Yeah, he must be. Unless somebody else took over, but I don't think they did. Oh, no, he's still alive. Different person. Different person. You're good.
All right, what about this kid? Educate child.
All right, so yeah, you can find a new educator for that.
And I will give this to Dolly.
Enjoy, Dolly. Next.
And this kid, educate this child. This child will be educated by... Gaia.
Your Chancellor, Faris, and he's your friend. That's the friend you made.
Feeling good about this. Okay. And this town, this is done now.
Yep. So now you're making a little bit more money every month.
That's the good stuff, eh? Okay,
good
well.
Stuff.
So, this guy you think we can take?
Yeah, you could go to war with the guy on the right to bestie over something, trying to take a sliver of one of his counties. You have a slightly bigger army than he does, so it would be a pretty decent fight. The only thing I would say you want to do beforehand is fill out your champions. You have only 4 of 6. So you want to go to your decisions tab at the bottom. On the right, the feather and quill on the right tab, the right side.
This one.
Yep. And then you're going to see at the top, invite Faris. Under decisions, yep. You're going to spend 150 prestige. You're going to send a herald, and 3 able-bodied men over the course of time are going to show up, and you're going to want to recruit them to your court.
Done.
And they're going to be your champions.
Now these things right here, I can build towns here.
You can, if you can't quite yet. If you click on it, it requires quite a lot. Oh, they're just teaching you about faith. So if you click on like the barony that has nothing on it, yeah. See, the construct the new holding is grayed out. There's nothing that you can build yet. It's because you're tribal. Okay, hey, your first guy showed up. So click on his dumb face. And he's of a different religion, but you see the little 19 under the sword, hands holding sword. That's his personal fighting ability. He's incredible on one-on-one battle. He's also great martial skill. So you can recruit him to court. Simply right-click on him and recruit him. He's also an amazing raider, too. That's super good. All right. Now, also, he's of a different religion, so he's going to be a little bit not friendly with you, but it shouldn't matter all that much. All right. So
Okay,
there's
and
one
then
other person.
Will I like
If you ever want to quickly improve somebody's opinion, right-click on them and hit send to gift. It's basically a bribe. You send somebody some cash and they like you a lot more.
Sure. Is there, so he's already a part of my like army already?
Yep, he immediately becomes one of your champions. So you have 6 out of 6 now, so you're all filled up on champions. But you're gonna have 2 more show up at your court over time either way. So, do you want to just go to war with this dude?
I guess, yeah, let's raise an army.
You have to declare war before you raise an army. It won't let you do it the other way around. So
Okay.
zoom all the way out and just click on the whole county to bestie. Yep, right click on his face and just hit declare war. And let's see what we can go to war for. So you can just conquer a county or declare a holy war for county. That's the different kind of resource you're going to use. So there you go. So now raise your armies.
This is just gonna, this is raise all armies.
There they are. I love the war music. All right, they're all set. So you're just going to pick the nearest like castle over the border.
Which
that
is,
one right-
which
yeah,
is
that one
here,
right there.
really. Is
Yeah,
it
the
here or
capital.
here?
You either one. If you want to sprint for that one, you can absolutely just go for that one. All right, and they're
So
going to
be
march.
it. So be it. March forth, my brothers!
I hope you win. Oh God.
If an army of 4,000 people shows up out of nowhere, I'll be real mad at you, Mathis.
You have another champion that showed up too that you can go and just recruit during war.
2 showed up.
Yeah,
looks
2.
like.
That's the last 2. So you can right click and just hit recruit to court.
Blade Master, brilliant strategist. This guy.
This guy's great.
Vengeful, impatient. Where's his 17?
Yeah, that's fucking great.
Should I get him?
I think
Bring him
so. He's
aboard?
minus 14. He's gonna get plus 50 for you recruiting him. So,
Recruit to court.
and he's gonna be cheap. 10 gold to take him in.
And this guy.
The one above it, I think.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Okay, so
Overseer, stuttering,
that's not a big deal.
forwarder, brilliant strategist, 16, greedy. Bro, I can't do greedy right now.
Arrogant and trusting.
Arrogant.
Well, if you want him just for fighting, never give him any land and don't give him a position on the council, and his greedy shouldn't matter all that much.
Okay. All right.
And you got some really good warriors. It's only 3 gold to recruit him. Cheap. All right, so I saw their army get raised, and they immediately retreated to the south. So I think you're pretty safe on your march. That's not them, so you're good.
Who is this?
That's just another tribe there. Oop.
As additional payment in a recent trade, I find myself in possession of a large herd of cattle. Let's pause all this. I have been assured the animals are the highest quality, but the question of what should be done with them remains. Cattle herd for 15 years. Breeding project.
Ooh, what's large? How much of a
Large.
bonus will that get you?
20% growth,
Yep.
and a normal cattle herd is go bar and raise 10%.
Okay, so double. Or just
And this
cash.
is
Cash might be
50
good in war,
cash.
too.
That's true,
They're all good.
but I gotta risk it for the biscuit.
Do it up. You spell. Well,
All right.
you at least attempted some science in the Middle Ages. Congratulations. All right, so your raiding, you can click on those 3 spears and it'll show you like how much longer until the raid's done, but you're about done. Oh my God, pause it. There you go, because that's times 5. So
I took his son?
you not only captured his son, but because you captured his capital as well, you have an 85% war score already. You're almost fully done with this war. Once it's at 100%, you enforce your demands and you take what you wanted. So going for any one of the castles or whatnot could actually earn that for you. And you also have his boy, which earned you extra war score on top of it.
Damn.
That's some good eats right there.
So should I take
do you want
this
to head
then?
south or do you want...
Is this part of his kingdom?
Nope. So don't go south.
Are you okay? Are you poisoned? My advisor, have you been poisoned?
Your advisor's a 7, dude. I'm dying.
Advisor, have you been poisoned?
I just, had a drink and it went down the wrong tube.
So is there anything else I do
You want to go north. You want to hit that other castle north. Yep. So once that hits, see those 3 spears? Click. Oh, yeah. No, you already clicked it. So you got 4 months. Uh-oh.
Oh, this is I converted the faith.
Yeah, he kidnapped your boy. Your
What?
heir. Yep. So
How did he get there?
He went around. He went a really long way around and came up from the south. That's fine. Take his castle. Take his castle, then worry about it. You can go re-siege your home after. If you win the war, he'll release your boy from prison. Uh-oh. This is somebody else. To the cold-hearted
This is
sheep
why you
Ica.
don't declare
You are
war
weak and I am
about that.
strong. There is
You
no
were
other
my
justification
advisor.
needed.
You were my advisor!
No, this is the guy from the south that you raided earlier with the 4,000 troops. Now that you're in war, he's taking an opportunity to try and capitalize on it while you're weak. So let's finish this war up. That's the plan, and we'll see what happens. Listen, there's no losing in CK3. There's just new curveballs to deal with.
If it is a pawn of carp, okay, so I get 20% opinion of you for everybody, but I lose 50. You gain 100% stewardship lifestyle experience for every courtier. You gain 20 opinion of you. 70% chance I make it a great deal. 30% chance I get totally screwed.
Yep.
Well, as they say, my friend, risk it for the biscuit!
You did it! Yay, you can get a new perk. What next?
Levy reinforcement rate 100%.
That could be good.
Development growth in realm capital. That could be huge. Right?
Yeah, that could be really good too. Like each one is just like they're both really good.
Okay.
All right. Let's see. Let's finish the siege out. Romance declaration of love. Some lady loves you. Oh no, Jesse.
You flatter me, my lady. My delightful sunbeam, lord of my heart, Fatima. Now, here's what I know. In the kingdom of Jado, you don't piss off your wife, because she gonna come kill your ass. That's how I know it works. So sorry. Bye,
Goodbye.
Fatima.
Oh man, she's cute too. Okay, pause it. Okay, click on the 100% in the bottom right. You win this war. So you see that, but yep, click that and hit enforce demands. You are going to gain 75 fame, gain 75 prestige. He's going to lose 75 prestige, and you're going to gain the thing that you went to war for. So you won the war you declared. Congratulations, Jesse.
You say that like a man who's not under siege by 4,000 men.
That's a different.
Okay.
So one war at a time. This is the
All right,
medieval.
so enforce demands.
Yes, sir. The war will immediately end. Your boy is released. Congratulations.
Imprisonment is cruelty. Okay. Yep. So be it. We did
Yep.
it.
And now, if you zoom out, you have your land's expanded a little bit.
So I control this, but I don't
Yep.
control this.
Yep, you're kind of got a sandwich in the middle.
Cool. Cool. So cool. I should have tried to take this. What a goober. Okay.
Well, I don't know if you could. You might not have had a claim on that. You had a claim on this, though. You could conquer this.
Well, there's nothing here, really, right?
It's one to the south. One to the south. That
right.
one right
it's
there.
this.
Yep.
I have this.
That's what you got. It has a
Right,
marketplace
but
in it.
there's nothing. There's something here.
Yeah, that's their castle that you just finished sieging. So you just got to get your army out of there.
So I can pull them north.
You could pull them north, so now you're only involved in the war where there are 4,000 men. And I have the utmost faith in your ability to fight off 4,000 men.
Can I protect myself in my castle?
Yep, you'll get a defensive bonus if you stay in your property and stuff. And if they come to you, you always whoever instigates the fight always has a bit of a penalty. Someone would like to the spineless. I'm willing to release. Oh, your wife was kidnapped.
Wife.
He wants 25 gold for your waifu.
Unreal. This asshole. I should have killed him when I had the chance. Well, how do I just murder him?
Well, you can start a plot to murder him if you'd like.
So be it. Schemes.
So, what you want to do is scroll out and click on his land, and then, right-click on him and go to murder. And so you have a 10% chance of success with a 25% chance of staying hidden. And it'll take 8 years for it to be pulled, for the attempts to come to fruition.
8 years?
So, but what you can do is you can start the plot, and then you can start seeing if there's anybody in his court you can bribe to join the plot. And it'll go faster when they do.
How do I see his court?
There's his court right there. There you go.
Well. Let me see here. Everyone seems to hate him. Son and heir. Can I work with his son and heir to murder the dad?
Here's a real easy way to do it. Start the murder scheme.
Against him?
Yep, just start it. Nothing's going to happen right away. There's no immediate oh, he knows or anything like that, especially if you keep it paused. So then you're going to go over to your intrigue tab on the right, the yellow envelope. And then see the invite under him, it says 6. You can see who you could invite. So you just scroll down and look for one that can be so there's one that can be convinced at the very bottom. He can be convinced to join. You have to send him a bribe or use a hook on him if you have one, but you don't. 21 gold and he'll join you. And so those numbers, the 10% and the 25% will go up and it'll become a little bit more likely that it happens now you have a man on the inside.
Okay, so if I let this do its thing for a little bit.
Yep, you can see at the bottom that little dagger. A bar will fill around the circle as the
gotcha. As the scheme progresses.
Yep, correct.
Okay, so I can go here, right?
Yep, you can. That's your capital, so you can go right there.
If I chill here, it'll hey, I'm protecting myself or something.
Yep, it'll give you a little bonus. You'll have a defensive bonus, and your army will actually replenish while you're there as well. You can see their numbers are going back up, which is nice.
Can I grow my army larger?
Yes. So go to your military tab. See at the bottom says men-at-arms 0 out of 4. Create men-at-arms regiment. You click those and you can create, for the cost of prestige, which you have not a lot of right now, unfortunately, elite units of men that specialize in certain things.
I want camel riders so badly.
Yeah, that's unique specifically to your region. That's not
it
so.
Seems so cool.
So
meanwhile here, I can't really do anything. These guys are just doing their own thing, huh?
Not only that, see how it says Control 2? That's because they hate you, basically, for taking them over. They're a different culture. They're a different religion. If you go to your council...
Okay.
Your cop, at the very bottom, his last option, the bottom marshal option. Increase control and counter. You just send him to go live there for a few years, and he's going to make it slowly in your control. It's going to take him 8 years, but hey, that's fine. Everything in CK takes a lot of time.
It's fine. And let the speed continue.
So, yeah, I wonder where his army is.
Woo!
Oh, this is part of the murder scheme. All right, go for it.
It seems that not every servant of Emir Kosu's court is blindly loyal. What is little gold, after all?
So 50 gold, you'll go into
progress. Debt. Will I eventually get out of debt?
Yeah, I mean, but the longer you're in debt, the more likely a negative event will happen while you're in debt.
I already got a thing going, though, right?
Yeah, it'll go regardless of if you go with this or not. This is just an option to, make it go faster.
Was Tijad the guy that we asked to help us before, or no?
Yes, this is the guy that you looped in and paid.
And he wants more money?
I believe that is correct, but he's not gonna bounce.
But
He's literally
10
just giving you an
opinion.
opportunity to like make it go a little quicker. Oh,
Is
it
exposed.
failed. Bad coin flip. So the scheme is exposed. What that means is that he knows that somebody's trying to kill him, but he doesn't know who it is yet, and the scheme keeps going regardless.
Gotcha. They grow up so fast.
Oh, your son just gained Brilliant Strategist and Holy Warrior? Holy shit.
My boy, I told you, my boy's gonna be the one to lead us to great things. It wasn't about me, but
All
my
right.
boy.
Well, he's 16.
My boy will rise.
You know what that means, Jesse? It's time to marry your child son. We need to
How
find
old is
him
my boy?
We need to get him a spouse. He's 16. He's an adult.
You know what? For back then, he's almost dead. All
Yep.
right.
So, these are all the women that you can get him to marry. It's sorted by what the game considers relevance, what would be the best, what would be the worst. But let's
Sure.
keep in mind not marry him to somebody that's like 30 and will end up not being able to bear him children for
Or
very
married
long.
to someone else.
Yeah, or married to somebody else is a good option.
Or married to someone else.
You can also take a look at their traits, and if you see any green traits, those are congenital traits. Those are traits that can be passed down to your children.
The ones that are like
Like
here,
that one
yeah?
right there. Yep. That is through
is-
breeding. So this game
What
has
does
its own.
hail mean?
What? Hey, I don't know what
Prowess
hail means.
+2. Opinion. Huh.
He's fit and sound of body. So if you marry her, there's a chance any children they bear will gain hail.
She's chaste and brave and stubborn,
And her
but a
skills are.
lowborn.
Yeah, she's a lowborn, which means you might lose prestige marrying her, but that's not a huge deal.
Well, I don't know.
You could also marry for an alliance. If you marry any of these people that have noble houses, they get the alliance of the flag that's showing there. And you can call them into the war that you're in right now. So if you want to marry for political sake.
They're all much older than my 16-year-old boy. Actually, she's 17. She's 18. That could be a good match.
Yeah.
Not a fan.
It doesn't matter. She doesn't like you as long as she likes your son. She just doesn't like you very much.
Well, I don't need her to like me.
Exactly.
So here's a question. There's some times when I say I want to marry this person.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, 42, accept, and I click yes. And then the next turn it's like, marry your son off. Is my assumption that proposal failed?
If it's saying that for the same exact child, then yeah, there's something that went wrong with your child. Like something went wrong with the marriage, likely.
Okay, it happened literally like in a few years it just ended. I was like, oh.
Then
okay.
then the person probably got murdered. Like they probably died or something, and so they now need to do.
No, how's everyone? It was like a month into the marriage.
Oh, it
my
happens,
son
man.
must.
It
All right,
happens.
let's do this. Send proposal.
Yeah, send proposal. You're not going to lose any prestige, which is great, and she's going to gain some, which is why she's probably going to accept. You're also winning the war a little bit, which is nice. I don't know
How's
how.
that possible?
That's what I'm wondering. All right.
Hey,
You have an
nice.
alliance with this guy. So if you click on him and right-click on him, I believe you can call him to your war. See, call to war.
To war.
He has 105 men.
Do I want to do this to him?
I don't know. Do you want to do that to him?
No, I don't. I'm fine.
That's funny.
Thanks, buddy. I didn't really think about like what that would do.
All right, there's a faction. that was
Faction created against me? Mathis, you were supposed to help me.
Listen, man. Hey, I want you to know, when I was going from chief to emperor, there was a point where I had 2 kingdoms. I got murdered. I went back down to a count and had to start all over again. It happens.
Unreal.
So you can click on the.
I still want to take this thing from them.
Yeah, you scroll. I wonder if you have an option to do so. Scroll out. Let's see. I'm not saying let's declare war now. Let's just see if you have the option, because you have a truce with him right now because you just got out of war. So just
Can I
right
just,
click
like-
on him and then just hit declare war again, just to look at your options. Oh, they're gonna gray it out because you're at a truce. So man, when that happens. So I don't know why you're winning this war, but and where he is, but you're winning like a lot. All right. Well, let's see what happens.
Neighboring ruler won war. Your neighbor, High Chief Jafar. Jafar?
Uh-oh.
Oh no. Well, you
Where's
know what?
Iago, dude?
I got no problem with that.
Yeah, the reason you're winning the war is because the thing he declared war for, he's not holding and you are. And so you're gaining
Interesting.
war score.
The peasants in the Sanctum of Germa. Okay, so accept their gifts. You gain
get yourself
20
out of debt.
dread.
So dread is the score that determines whether somebody is scared of you or not. So if you are extra violent, do extra mean things, you'll gain dread up to a score of 100. And then characters who have a little whip icon under them will determine if they'll tell you if they're like terrified of you or scared of you. So look at your young little boy down there. If you open up that menu again, however you opened it.
This one right here?
Yeah. See, one of your sons, the one on the far right, he has like a little red whip under him. If you hover over it, that's a hook. Oh no, further down, right next to the left of the 74.
Right there.
Terrified. He's terrified of you, dude. That's what dread does.
Interesting.
So they're less likely to plot against you or act against you.
Django is terrified of me? Django, no. Django, my boy, there's no reason to be terrified of me just because I murder. Where is Germa? Germa's up here.
Yep, there it is.
What is their vibe on me?
You have 100% control.
And if I do this, I lose 50. Is that, am I still,
yeah,
still be
that's
okay?
probably not something, yeah, the less control you have, the more money you make from them every month. So you don't want them to be mad.
I graciously accept.
And now you're out of debt, which is even better.
I graciously accept.
I wonder if this,
What is this? Scheme progression. Okay. The man in charge of cleaning the clothes for Amir Kosu's guards is brought to me. No one will notice him tampering with their clothes.
Okay. This is a fun event. So he's just like, he found the guy you want to kill's clothes, and he's like, okay, what do you want to do with them? We could do some shit with his clothes. So one of the first things you could do is you just grind some rose hips in them, and the murder scheme will get a little progress. Or you could cut holes in the clothes, and he'll lose 150 prestige because he's got his wang hanging out.
I just simply don't have. I mean, this seems funny, and this costs money. So
yeah, that's fair enough.
Well, I guess we have to do this, right?
Yeah,
because I don't
want to go into debt.
Anything.
Yeah, you won't lose anything.
I don't lose anything.
He just loses some prestige. Oh,
Marshall gains respect. Look at that. I have to have both of these in order to move on. Okay.
And what's the next one? Get popular figurehead. Oh, your popular opinion shoots up 50?
Yeah.
Damn.
People will respect me, Mathis. People will come from miles around to love me.
This guy must have gone to war immediately as he got declared war. He declared war on you. Hey, you made 50 bucks. Your spouse's average stewardship.
That's why you don't mess with my queen. My queen, that woman Fatma came after me like, ooh, hey there, sexy. And I was like, bitch, please. I got a real woman.
You loyal. We appreciate that.
Yeah, what can I say? This is coming along nicely.
Yep.
Everything seems to be good.
Yeah. I think the county, he's at war with somebody else. You could click on him and find out. I just don't know why he's not coming at you.
That's fine. Let him not come at me.
Yeah, another child. Man, you are just getting some, dude.
Gained trait pregnant. That's because we love each other.
It's wonderful. You
know what you could do? We stan each other.
Pause it for a second. Oh, yeah. I'll do this.
My agent, Tijad, approaches me with a bunch of papers clutched in his hand. Found, looks like a tunnel we can use. Gain hidden nooks and crannies for 10 years. Interesting.
I don't know what that does, actually.
Let's do this.
Yeah,
well,
murder
I guess
scheme
we can
progress.
look, right? Hold on.
Yeah, you could look. You could just hover over and see what it does.
Scheme resistance. 8% ain't nothing.
Yeah. So, go to your wife for a second. Just click on you, and then right-click on your wife. Go to, see, it says 2 more under personal. I should have had you doing this. I think this
for this one?
No, up above, under the rose.
Oh.
Click romance your wife.
Yo!
Some events are going to pop up that are super fun, and if you succeed, she becomes your best friend and soulmate, which gives you some sweet bonuses.
I thought we already were!
No, you were just, you were married because political.
Ooh,
your first
declaration of love. The time has come to let my feelings towards Chiefess Tudert be known. I want her to remember this day for the rest of her life.
You corner in your
Sing
sweet
a
desert
lovely
rose garden,
ballad.
dude.
All these I declare myself to her, so.
Yeah, the bottom one, it'll pick one at random. So.
Secretly plant a letter in her chambers, obviously. Well, although, maybe she'll think it's from someone else. Write a love poem. That's what I'm doing. She won't resist my charms for long? How are we...
Look at her response at the bottom. While I cannot encourage you, my liege, I am most grateful for your kind words.
You know, that's how love was way back when. That's how love be. Sometimes. My daughter! Oh!
Congratulations.
Her name is Jenny.
I hate it. I hate it so much. Well, did she inherit anything?
I'm gonna go look right now.
A romance competition.
Let me look at my sweet little girl.
No, she did. What is that little egg? I think it means she's frail.
She's delicate.
She has a minor
delicate
health
delicate little flower.
Oh,
Educate my child in the art of...
Straight out of the vagina to the teacher, dude.
That's how we work in my kingdom. Chancellor, right?
Yeah, she'd have a chance to inherit the Midas touch.
Yeah. Clubfoot. Oh, he's had it bad, but that's how it go. Okay. As of late, all my visits to Dirt have been ruined by my steward. He follows her everywhere. A duel? His love is not true. Coin will persuade him to stop. Coin will persuade him to stop? I don't want to kill him. Why do I want to kill him?
Pay him off to stop. There you go. You did it. You got rid of him.
Nice. Perhaps this can help my efforts. You learn of Toholjo's non-believer secret.
Ooh, you're going to get a hook on him, and you might be able to use that hook to force him to join your murder scheme.
Okay.
So
can
you got
do that right now?
Yeah, so you got to click on... I don't know if you have the hook yet. I think you have to click on him and blackmail him first. So go to hooks and secrets. That's on the other
here?
thing. Yeah. The same window, just the other tab.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so blackmail for hook. He's right there. Secrets known to me. That man is a non-believer. So he's a 62% chance to say, okay, fine. If he doesn't, you can expose the secret to everybody and piss everybody and make everybody hate him. You don't really have a negative outcome here.
Blackmail.
All right, let's see if he accepts it. He refused. So you have two choices.
Yeah, who is this guy? One of his
This is the guy
people?
yeah, he's in the court of that guy, of the guy you're trying to kill.
Yeah.
All right. So now everybody in the court will have a less of opinion of him. Oh, new war.
Why people be sending... All right, rally the troops, I guess.
Yeah. You're just sitting there waiting anyway.
Yeah, I'm not... Nothing's happening. People be trying to cause drama, but... One of my agents acquired a deadly spider and arranged for a servant to hide it in his bed before dark. All he needs is my go-ahead.
Okay, so this is the attempt. The 5% chance of him dying is there.
This is not the way to do it.
Yeah, you'd lose. It'd start all over again. Or you could just try and hope the 5% chance triggers.
But if it doesn't, do I incur a penalty?
Well, he just finds out and he'll just hate you even more. Not really anything else.
Screw this guy.
All right, so it didn't kill him, but he didn't find out it was you.
All right. I'll let that be then.
All right. It'll end the scheme, and he'll be paranoid for a while.
Good, let him be paranoid. The music was very dramatic for a failed attempt at murder. La 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 la. As my dearest and I walk through the Jado Gardens, I gesture at the greenery around us. For all their beauty, there isn't a single flower which rivals your own, my lady. Okay. I get a special gift. I get stress. I also get the 150. 60% chance, huh?
Go on an adventure to get the flower yourself or pay somebody else.
You know what? Bravery for my lady!
All right, let's see what happens. Well, you're gonna gain the stress either way because it's not something your character likes to do. Oh, this is another good one.
Oh God. You gain sleep deprived for 2 years?
Yeah, she's basically like somebody. I would like you to stand guard for me while I sleep. I'm a little nervous, and you can either do it yourself, or you can set up a broom with like a bucket over it and hope that she doesn't notice, or you just say go screw yourself now.
Oh my God. I get well rested. Gain sleep deprived for 5 years, loses 15 opinion of me. Oh my God. Unreal.
Is your character one that would do it himself, or would he put a broom with a cloak on it and to try to trick her to think that she's safe?
But the scheme, she gets devotion happens if it works out.
Yep.
You know what? 85. Let's do this. Let's do
All
this.
right.
For my lady. The
did it.
sacking
It went
of
right.
Angalaka. Oh, is that the other city?
Yeah, so he's raiding another city. His army's coming your way. You can do one of two things. You can just pay the county and be like, I'm sorry he raided you. Please don't be mad. Or you'll just avenge.
I will avenge this.
Yep, I like it. All right, here comes the army. Ooh, oh, you just got annihilated very quickly.
Oh my God.
Speed 5 is it's just ripping through.
That happened so fast. Dude came up on me like, gotcha.
Oh my God. Oh, good God. You have a corrupt tax collector. All this happening while you're at war.
All right, I did good. Good things happened.
So you lost one of your counselors in that fight. They died. So you have a missing seat on one of your council seats is empty. Oh my God, 3 of them died.
Oh my God, what happened? So many people were killed then.
Well, to be fair,
this
the
guy's in
character
the
you
Sikh
picked
zone.
is a rather rough start. Everybody hated you to start. This has been a rather harsh beginning.
Well, what
and
happened?
I'm
I
very
had other
impressed with
people,
how far
right?
you've made it so far.
I have other friends that can help.
Yep. You have Abdul. He's your best shot.
Steward.
Well, yeah.
9. Hold on. This guy. I got this guy. 1. 8.
You can see
Your
their scores
son,
on the
Aaron
left, too.
Ferris. Oh God. Oh boy. Oh.
I think Abdul's your best bet.
Oh boy. What about this? Do I have Spy Master?
All right. So at the very top, click the knife and envelope, and it'll just sort by highest score. The sword and envelope for Spy Master.
Oh, I'm sorry.
There you go. So the best one you have is up top, and then it just goes down from there.
All right, I'm assigning him a Spy Master.
There you go. All right, you've got a Spy Master.
Okay, and then this Stewardship. Gaia.
He's your chancellor right now, but
Abdul.
Yeah, that's your best.
Let's look at this really quick. This guy maybe should be here, my marshal.
Abdahadral is also a 14 as well, the one below him.
Is he?
He's your son. That's your son.
Oh, well, my son has to be the marshal then.
Yeah, I
Okay,
think so
this
too.
guy.
He's got incredible skills for that.
He was taught by the marshal, and now he shall become the marshal.
Look at your son. Look at how far he's come from young boy to bearded warrior.
My boy will lead us to great victories.
Let's hope that you have a decent victory, but I think they're assaulting your fort right now, so.
Well, you know, shit happens.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Actually,
I don't know.
okay, let's take a quick look. Go to the 95% thing, down in the war score. See if he'll take a white piece. Offer white piece. Let's see if he accepts it. Yes, he took the white piece. He took the white piece before he sieged your capital. You're out of the war, and he didn't take your shit. Oh shit! But now you're at war with somebody else?
Yeah, this guy.
The Sinian conquest of the show. Oh, he's trying to take a county off of you. That's somebody else. Oh, that sucks. Well, you got out of that other war.
I guess.
Welcome to Crusader Kings III.
So be it.
All right, he ended the war. All right, so you're out of wars, so you can pause it real quick. You can disband your armies, and you can take a look at your kingdom now. So you can scroll out. Let's see how much land you lost.
I lost Germa.
Yeah, you lost Germa to Syrian, and that's about it. So that's not too bad considering.
They took my son!
They did take your son. Did you get him back? You got him back. He's all right. Look at him. He's only slightly traumatized.
Let me make... Nope. They took my daughter.
You have a prisoner too, actually. Go to your prisoner tab.
So what do I do about my daughter?
So you can right-click on them and then hit the ransom at the bottom and see how much they want for her. Yep, just click it. And then hit 10 and see what happens. Yep, they'll take 10 gold and they'll let her go.
This guy? Screw him.
Yeah, I think he was on your council.
Yeah, but like, he's not anymore.
That's true. It was your steward again.
What happened to this dude?
That's the guy who got imprisoned. He got captured.
What? Why is this always happening to me?
That's because they raided your capital and they sieged it.
Oh my goodness.
He's already considering the offer for your daughter. You have to wait for your daughter to be released, and then you can do it.
My goodness.
How you feeling, Jesse? Uh-oh.
What the hell?
It's the final event of the romancing your wife.
Why is it called Romance Intruder? I hate that.
Yeah, read it.
But wait, who is this climbing the tower? A shady figure stops by Tudor's window and unlatches the shutters. My darling's in danger. I must save her. Guards, guards, intruder.
I did not come here to wrestle a burglar.
I must save her.
All right, let's see what happens. All right, he let your daughter go.
The sound of the struggle above is the greatest motivator. All right. I feel as though I've plunged into frozen lake. Tudor's on the floor, an intruder pushing her down, a gleaming blade between them. With a roar, I grab the villain by the collar and throw him into the wall. The rest is a blur. When the danger's over, I turn towards her. I'm like, baby, you okay? And she's like, baby, thank you.
So you want to pick the one that makes her your soulmate, which I believe is the very first one.
Yep, becomes your soulmate. Only a sweet kiss is the word. No way.
Yep, pop one.
Because I lose 10 stress because I am lustful.
And now she should have a 100 opinion of you and should from now on forever love you.
All right, let's get him back. Ay, ay, ay. And then, yeah, let's see. Oh! She does love me.
True love.
She does love me. It was true love. Sure, our kingdom burns to the ground.
Well, I mean, it was like a trade, right? You got a piece of land and you lost a piece of land.
Yeah.
I think you have to reassign him to your council, by the way.
Is he back? Did I get him?
Yeah, I think you did.
This guy was this dude, right?
Yeah, that guy, 14. And you leveled up in your prestige. Congratulations. You got 350 prestige for making your wife your lover, and that made you more famous around the world. So people have
People are really thrilled about that, huh? They're like, you know what? He might have lost one of his counties. He might have gotten 1,500 men killed, but in the end, it was really about the love between a man and a woman who have been married for years and have 3 kids together. And only then did they realize that they had enough love to have another kid.
If you continue to play this character, like, and you have a huge family, it's so fun to, like, see, like, 100 years where your dynasty's at. Who's married off, who has kids.
It's so ridiculous.
It's like the Civilization meets The Sims.
Yes, it's just, there's a lot. There's so much to it.
Mm-hmm. It's as deep or as shallow as you want. Like, you can focus on just very basic stuff, or you can dive into, like, the depths of your bloodline.
And we've been going long enough that I'm, like, looking over, and I'm like, we have done nothing. Really, truly, the only thing we have done here is had 2 people already married fall in love.
I mean, well, beyond that, you've had children, a lot of them, clearly. You went to multiple wars and got out relatively unscathed. Your friend in Marshall lost a leg and died.
Yeah, all right. So I'm making James.
There you go, to James. And again, you started at a very difficult, like, start. Your whole council.
This guy just came to raid me?
Yeah, he just took some money. And he killed one of your courtiers in the process.
Why would people do this?
You can do it too. You can raise them as raiders and go raid them back.
All right, war camps, right? If I make a war camp, I get more stuff. I get more
soldiers?
More
army, more knights. Yep.
Defenders, palisades. Is that good?
That's also really, really good. They're both really, depends if you think you're going to go aggressive or if you're going to stay defensive. You can now also, with prestige, make those men-at-arms regiments, the camel riders.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Just click it once, create, and now you got camel riders, and you'll have 100 of them.
So when I raise everyone, I'm like, bring it on.
You'll have camel riders at your beck and call.
Yo, minting new coin. Yeah, we're fine. I don't need to get crazy with it. Can I create more men-at-arms?
It costs you more prestige every time. You do not need to make more camel riders, though, because you can upgrade to your same regiment to hold 100 more. Bowmen are always really good.
Really?
Oh, God, yeah. Bowmen are excellent.
What? Okay. And then we'll go to here. And then we'll go to here. Domain limit. That's great.
Yep, you can hold more land directly under you.
One day, that could be a ton of fun.
One day.
Yeah, one day when things start coming together, that could be a ton of fun. You never know.
If I ever get the CK3 hook in you, we could. If we ever do multiplayer, you can be my liege, and I can be a loyal vassal.
You can be my liege. That's all I've ever wanted.
I know.
'Tis all I've ever wanted. Reduce corruption.
7 alerts. I'm curious what it's asking you to do. It wants you to fabricate a claim. Don't worry about that. Raid. You need more champions, it's saying. It says you have too few champions. You need more Faris here in your lands. Yeah, you're short 1. So you need to go to the decisions and then click on the summon champions decision, where Herald goes out looking for the best warriors. That's the Incan Quill. Yeah, that one.
Send the Herald.
Yep. And off they go. Hear ye, King Jesse needs thick men to hold the sword. Hey, one came right away. Wow, he heard you were looking for thickies, and here he is.
All right, talk to me. Ooh, skilled tactician. Gallant. I like the recklessness. This could be my guy.
21 as well.
All right, you're in. You're in. Come on, recruit to court.
Bitch, you're in.
All right, let's have more.
Another.
Who is this guy? I always press the wrong thing. Not a lot here. Misguided. Nah, I'm good.
No, he's a treacherous villain. Is that what it said? Yeah, don't trust that shit.
Yeah, I don't need that guy. I don't need that guy. What a goober. Oh, son that comes of age. Hell yes.
Say he's an evil paragon? Sick.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, click on him. Evil paragon.
Evil paragon. What does that mean?
So what is his personality traits?
What does that mean?
He's sadistic.
Sadistic, temperate, and just. And he's a tough soldier.
So yeah, he's a paragon. He's just the sadism makes him evil.
Well, he will act against me
according to his personality traits. Yeah.
Oh, all right, I was about to say we're about to fight.
They grew up so fast.
Yeah. So this boy is 16, huh? Well, let's find him a wife. Nothing. Oh, right away.
Ooh, yeah,
This
that's a good one.
lady-
And you have it'll give you an alliance with who? The Mosque of Sarna.
Interesting. Temperate, paranoid, cynical. Adequate bargainer. No, I don't take adequate bargaining.
Do you want to? What do you want to marry for, Jesse? Are you looking for just a wonderful woman, or do you want to marry for like an alliance?
I mean, this boy, he's crazy. So what if I don't care about an alliance? Because last time that alliance did nothing for me.
Yeah, but where it says relevance, you can change that to sort it for whatever you're looking for specifically.
Honest. How do I counterbalance this guy? Well, this boy.
Yeah,
how do
click
I
on
like
him.
balance his evil nature?
You could give him somebody that's kind, humble, trusting, that kind of thing.
Craven? I don't think that's hail.
If they're craven, they'll just be afraid of him, is the thing, and then they'll just be meek to his demands.
Diligent, cynical, craven. Content, vengeful, diligent. What is this? Quick. Ooh.
So that can be passed on to your children.
She's also 33. Damn.
Yeah, he needs to get boning down fast.
Beautiful. 32. All right. So let's search by, does it matter which of these skills?
It'll just, depending on the skill you choose, will be the one that she'll be the most helpful for, like, to her spouse.
Maybe diplomacy, right?
There you go. 31, 45.
45, 32, 22. What is this?
No real good diplomats
ambitious,
available.
Compassionate, greedy.
Oh yeah, 22 is not bad.
16, impatient, compassionate, gregarious. I mean, that could be good.
Yeah, that could be real good.
Yeah, maybe. I think I clicked on her before. Ooh!
Oh, Midas Touch is great. She must have just gotten that because it's not even on the arranged marriage screen.
All right.
So keep her character sheet open. Wait for them to accept.
All right.
And you want to try and change her religion. So right-click on her. Okay. And you got an alliance out of it. Demand conversion at the bottom.
Woo!
Yeah. Convert her to your religion, and she'll like you more now as well.
Great.
Boom.
Excellent. Excellent. Task finished. Things are happening. My reputation is going up. Everything's, you know what? Sure. My kingdom isn't great. Sure, this guy's just wandering through my kingdom, whatever the hell he wants.
Scroll up a little bit. Further out. What happened?
Well, there's a war. A war happened.
Seert broke free, and now the people who declared war on you and took that land are like nothing again.
Can I click this? You gain the trait architect.
Click hover over art. Yeah, it's gonna give you a trait. That's what it does for you.
Ooh, unlock. That's where it's at. Okay, now that I've done that, I can just like mess with all this other stuff, right?
You can branch into one of the other trees if you want.
Can I go to these other things?
Yep, you could switch. The only benefit for staying into stewardship is that because of your upbringing, you gain experience 20% faster.
Yeah, all right, that makes more sense. That makes more sense. Look at this nonsense. Look at this.
Yeah, there's all kinds of war breaking up north. Something happened
Meanwhile,
up north.
my people having good family time.
Yeah, you're just having children. Everybody's coming of age. You make a lot of money. Yeah. You actually have a decent-sized army. You could, you could be building now.
Oh, I don't have the...
You could raid if you wanted to while they're at war.
You know what I want to do? Can I upgrade this?
Click on them. And then increase size to plus 100. You don't have enough prestige yet.
Damn. Okay.
Raiding will gain you gold and
raise
prestige.
all his raiders?
Yep. You're not... you don't piss anybody off until you actually raid them. So who do you want to raid, Jesse? Which of your neighbors do you want to hit?
Can we go back to this guy?
Yeah, you can walk in there and just... I think he only has like 1 or 2 castles. You just hit those up.
Does it say how much I...
yeah, you just got to zoom in and click on it. There you go. 15 for that one. It's on the loot at the bottom. Nothing there. Is that the only castle he has?
This is it, which is why I was like...
Yeah, that'll get you 15 gold and 15 prestige.
What about this?
That's the guy with 4,000 troops. I don't know if you want to make him angry.
What about this?
I don't know how big his army is. He's the one that's at war, so he might even ignore you right now. You could just raid him and probably be okay. You gotta hit one of the towns. Yeah, there's 3 gold in that one.
You know what? Last time, you know what? Yeah, all right. We'll take the herd for a few years.
All right, there's one raided. All right, now what's that one north? Yeah, 2 gold. These have all been recently looted, it looks like.
Well, you know what? Sometimes you just got to follow up on a good raid.
Go raid your old town, Germa.
Oh my God, yes. Why not?
You just march in, you're saying hi to everybody. Hey, Sally, good to see you.
Hey,
You,
friends.
stab her husband.
What's going on, guys? Hey, Django!
What
do
did
I know
he
about
become? A forgiving grasper.
Ambitious, lazy, trusting. But, you know, likes to think, I guess.
How is one ambitious and lazy?
Well,
Like, he's a daydreamer?
He's ambitious in his laziness.
I see.
Educate this child. Or no, he's fine.
No, he's just came of age.
Yeah, he's fine. All right. Let's find him a wife. 16. What is this? Generous, deceitful, patient. Greedy. Ooh, frail. Gregarious, callous, paranoid.
That sounds scary.
Gluttonous. Maybe we need patience with this boy. Oh, that's 21. I feel like I want to keep them kind of the same age.
Yeah, so they age together.
Yeah, they can age together. This kid's not going to rule my kingdom, though, right? So, like, it don't matter.
I mean, it's always listen, it's always a possibility should anything go horrendously wrong, he somehow ends
11 years old. Nope, I'm gonna move forward in time a bit.
Well, listen, all right, you only get married when she turns 16. I promise.
Paranoid, shy, callous, paranoid.
So many paranoid people.
You know what? This kid can stay unmarried for a little bit.
Stay single.
It's going down.
There's a fight happening on the lands while you raid them on the outside.
Well, that's right.
Hey, nice. You got all the money.
And then I just come back into my territory.
All you gotta do is cross your borders. You don't even have to go to a town.
Hey, my secrets are uncomfortable burdens I can never put down. Come closer, confess things to Gaia?
Oh, no. Oh, no. You're about to tell Gaia because he's your friend. This is one of the guys you made a decision to be your friend. You're about to tell him about the murder attempt.
You know what? It happens. Okay.
All right. Do you want to keep raiding?
I need more prestige for sure.
Yep. So you can keep going north. You'll piss those people off, though, but I think they're at war already.
There's so many of them. Yeah, let's do this. Oh, no! Send for the physician now! You've gained the trait ill.
Yep, you're sick. Oh, you have no court physician. Your court physician died because he was also your marshal or whatever. So they're bringing you people to choose as your physician.
I'll take the experienced one. Do no more than what is necessary. Might lessen the symptom, has a few risks, but also could kill me.
Yep.
Excellent work. All right, I'll take it.
Your counselor, Eatler, has died.
Why? Everyone be dying.
Oh, it got replaced. Don't worry. It was your religious leader.
Immediately replaced by that guy. Okay.
I like his garb. All right, you took somebody prisoner in that
Oh,
siege.
my goodness. Prisoners taken in siege. It was just a rational lackey, you know.
Well, yeah, click her, because she looks like she's wearing a crown. She looks like she's wearing something. Who is she? She's got claims. She's nothing else. Yeah.
Okay, so I raided that. Let's go here and raid this. This army is just all about it.
All right.
Good work, gang. Good work, gang. Keep the raid going. And all I have to do is just make it back into my territory and I get it all.
Yep, that's it.
And then I can disband them. I've done enough. What the shoot? That was a ransom, and then it disappeared.
Yeah, times 5 is dangerous, dude. It can be very dangerous.
My
so those are all the
prisoners.
people you have in prison. Now, go to prison for a second and hit the skull on any one of them. I'm curious. Yep, hit it. It's not going to kill them. Don't worry. It's going to give you it's going to present you with an option. So just
okay.
Let's see. You gain 20 dread. I want to see what's going to happen. You lose some stress because you're also
I'm
sadistic.
Yeah.
And it's considered either hostile. Okay. You can kill them. Nothing will happen to you, but you also don't really gain anything for it.
Ransom this boy.
50 gold. Hell yes.
Oh. Is it the same family? No, it's different. Ransom this. Oh, will not accept. Damn, you got screwed, bro.
Oh, same liege. You're ransoming the liege, not the family.
Gotcha. Okay, so we can disband my army, right?
Yep. If you would like to, you can completely disband them. So
I'm being raided?
Yeah, you can zoom out and see where they are. Oh, yeah, they're right there.
Can I fight him?
Yeah, you can try and catch him before he leaves.
Come on, join my court. No, I didn't catch him.
Yeah, he bounced. It's all right. It's not a huge deal. They don't lose a ton of stuff.
How do I disband these guys?
The bottom
Just go back to
under
the army?
You can on that tab right there at the very bottom of that window. See the little man with an X on it at the top bottom right?
Yeah.
Yep, there you go. And then they go back home. And you got a bunch of prestige.
Excellent. Only 0.8.
Of course, Chaplain is bad.
What an idiot.
He's preaching an unorthodox doctrine. So, again, you kind of figure out, okay, well, what's the next thing you want to do?
War camps. Build my war camps. Alliances have expired. Household savings. People just dying left and right around me. Spouse's skill. Accusations of witchcraft. I gain 100. What is that? Religion? Piety?
Yeah.
A witch, you say? I could use a new advisor. Here's the thing. I do gain experience, though.
Yeah, you'd probably get a new point immediately. But the sheikdom
Upset
gets
peasants,
upset
though.
peasants. I don't know what that does.
To hell with it. It's just a person's life.
And you leveled up in your faith.
My son and heir has been lately telling me how impressed he is with my generosity. Oh, with the generosity of his wife. Oh, you know.
Look at that. Look, you're such a matchmaker.
Chess maker, make me a chess.
Oh,
Well,
your
I
counselor
lost
just
another
died.
counselor.
Oh, it was your religious one, so it would just auto-replace.
Great. Great. That guy was an idiot. That guy sucked. That guy was terrible at his job. Military, am I missing anything?
Nope, you're completely restocked. You could be looking at going to war again if that's something you're interested in doing, but you have a low prestige, so you might want to raid for prestige so you can declare war.
I'm gonna just chillax. Having retreated to my bedchambers for an evening, I am startled by what sounds like a pebble striking. Okay, yeah. What? My son's wife?
Oh my god! She wants daddy. I can't imagine you opening the door or the window and you're just like, there's the son's wife just being like, I want you.
What am I supposed to do with this? Sell it off? I'm going to, you know what? I'm just gonna, you know.
See what happens. You know,
see where
she's
this
gonna
goes.
like you a little bit more. You're playing a game of trading
Yeah,
the
it
seashell,
doesn't mean
dude.
that we're like in love.
Right,
What if
it's just-
what if I'm like helping her for my son?
Right. What if she's doing a scavenger hunt created by your son?
Yeah. What if this is for my son?
I think, yeah, perfect. You guys could become friends.
My wife about to kick my ass.
Oh!
Sensual proposal. I can't believe that it's like, yeah. You, because you're lustful, you're definitely gonna do this. I have to play the character, Mathis.
You don't have to play the character.
I can't believe this is. I can't believe my son is like, yeah. So my wife, she's great. I love her. Thanks, Dad. And I'm like, no problem, son. And the wife's like, hey, Daddy. No.
Yeah, she just leaves.
No.
That's incredible that this happened so
A
close.
distraction for tonight, nothing more.
Ooh. What's the top one say? I'll keep her close, very close. What does that do?
I
you
lay
bang
with her, and then she might become my lover.
Ooh.
How sweet, but no. 35 stress? Oh my God, it just only gets worse.
You're just a
Mathis.
horny dude. Look at the look on your man's face.
Also,
I see
let's be
nothing
real.
but-
Look at this old ass. He should be so
You can have up to 3 secondary spouses.
Can I tell you something right now? First off, one. The way she looking at him is like, you mother, if you swear to God, if you. Oh my God, I can't believe that's so
Meanwhile, your
funny.
son's over in the background, like, playing games.
I can't. Well, that's not this son. That's this son.
That's true. Is it that son?
Which son was it? Which son?
Wait. Well, wait.
This son.
That one.
Oh, that's so funny. And this lady, look, she's got -8.
Wait,
If
is she even
anything, I'm
lustful?
trying to improve my. Does it say she was lustful?
I don't. What is her personality? Impatient, compassionate, and gregarious.
Gregarious.
She's not even lustful. She just wants you. There
Well,
is a
I
hidden
don't
attraction
blame
score.
her.
You could be attractive.
I mean, have you seen my guy? Look at this
I mean,
dude.
he is amazing.
Look at this dude. He is very attractive.
All right, but do you want her to be a lover?
I mean, here's the thing. What possible hilarious outcomes can come from this?
Oh, so
obviously, based on the fact that this start is so rough, I don't think I'm gonna come back and play this character again.
Yeah, this is a rough beginning.
Yeah, unless I'm like really skilled. I don't think so. I want to see like where we can go with this. I'll be real.
All right.
So, all right.
Unto the breach, my friend.
As the shadows lengthen, I see Kahina approach me in the darkness. You know why I have come. I go towards her hesitantly at first, then eagerly. My pulse quickens as she pulls me close. In the shade of the wall we make love. The guards patrolling above, oblivious to our passions. Once more.
Well, she had a scheme to seduce you, and that's what triggered.
Interesting.
Now, wonder if she'll get pregnant.
She'll be fine.
She'll be fine. You have a point you can spend. You guys.
Ooh. War. While at war, 10%. Interesting.
You have no vassals, so vassal bonus means nothing right now.
A meritocracy. You know what?
So there's some really fun combos you can do. So if you ever switch, you pick whatever you want. I'm just going to ramble about something cool you
Sure.
can do in this game. So you could always switch to Intrigue. And if you ever switch to Intrigue, everything you did here stays. You keep all of it. And one of the earliest Intrigue options is you could fabricate a hook on somebody. So you could fabricate hooks and
Make
then
up
with
a thing and
the
get
perk,
'em.
sell it for money. You could just bleed people dry.
Incredible. I love that. I think that's so funny.
It's great. Oh, man, you keep minting new coin constantly.
Okay, these guys, 67 dudes are gonna come here. Can't my 280 guys kill them?
I mean, no, they're not doing anything to you. Their banner isn't red, so they're not aggressive to you right now. Only
Gotcha,
if they're
these
red.
guys are just moving through.
Yeah, they're just marching to war. They don't have to ask for permission. He wants to pay you 12 gold to let that lady go.
Question. How can I be this dude? Oh my god, he looks so cool.
He's wearing a mask because he got disfigured.
Because he's disfigured. Awesome. Can I?
Yep.
Oh my god.
It happens in fights. It happens in war fights. You can come out
Yo,
disfigured.
can I purposefully have a disfigured character?
I mean, you could pick one to start.
Oh my god.
And in an update coming, it was something in CK2 and it's going to be in CK3. It's a free update. They're going to be creating a ruler creator. So you can just make,
god.
Yeah, and you can just replace any one of the rulers in the world.
Oh my
and just
god,
put him there.
that sounds so cool.
Oh, it's awesome.
I
miss
love
it.
that.
I can't wait.
Who is this person?
It might be his
This
family.
is my...
Yeah, that's his daughter. You have her prisoner
right.
from when you raided.
Yeah, okay. Okay, sure. Yeah, all right, I'll take your money.
You're pretty rich. You should spend some cash if you can.
On what exactly?
More buildings. So if you go to one, like go to Jado. That, or that one, whatever. one you want.
Jado is already building a thing, though.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. You can build more, or you can upgrade what you have one level. So if you want to upgrade your marketplace, you could do that.
I just don't have,
the prestige. Yeah, you're short on prestige.
This guy with his 4,000 men just rolling
sucks.
through. It's so many men. I can't do anything. So many men.
Your
whoa,
son
whoa.
Jada wants to leave. Or Django wants to leave.
He has no reason to stay at court.
So, there's a few things you could do. You could try and put him on your council to give him a reason to stay, but he's got terrible skills. Yeah, there's not too much else that you could do with him.
Yeah,
you could give him a piece of land, but do you really want him?
Yeah, I don't care. Whatever you do,
why don't you
Django.
marry him off? Marry him off and gain an alliance out of him at the very least.
Oh, yeah. Temperate, shy, callous. Potential alliance.
And that the wife has claims on all those things on the right as well.
So if I do this, and I say you go to them, yeah?
You could click on matrilineal and he'd send him over to them. Yeah, he'd go live in their lands.
Sure, that's fine.
And then I think you still get the alliance. If you scroll down in the description box. Yep, you still get... They have 600 men, but it's an alliance, so hey.
Yeah, all right. Send proposal. Get out of here, kid.
Goodbye, son.
Get out of here, kid. What an idiot. Take care of that asshole for me. To the cold-hearted sheik.
Oh, no.
Chancellor Gaia, shameful. What?
Your chancellor's terrible, and they a bad event triggered because their chancellor, the diplomatic skills probably low, and so he made the people hate you more. Cool.
So cool. So very cool.
Who's your chancellor right now? He has an 8. Do you have anybody better? You have somebody that's a 10 at least. Buckstuck. Oh, what a name, dude.
Yeah, he's at 100.
Yeah, he's
fine. Okay, 14. Yeah, okay.
That's better.
What happened to this guy? How's he doing? Oh, his son took over, it looks like.
Yeah, it looks like his son took over, and his army's much smaller. Going to war with him might be your next best go.
Can I claim this?
Yeah, click on his country. Let's see the reasons you could go to war with him. Just right-click on him and hit declare war. The very top.
Sorry, my brain was
yeah, no,
dead.
you're fine. It's a ton of minutes. So you could subjugate him. It means he'd continue to have control over that land, but he would become your vassal. That might not be a bad idea. How much prestige does it cost? 500. You'd go into negative prestige.
Let's conquer it.
If you're going to conquer it, do it via a holy war, because you have way more piety than you do prestige.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that'll take over the rest of that. Does he have any allies? No, he does not. You have more. All right. Raise your men. And you can call your new ally if you want in a war.
How do I get my camel boys to show up?
They're already part of that army. They're in there.
Oh, yes, they are.
Off you go. Oh, what the? Listen to that music. He's trying to raid your lands to the south. You could kill him there if you want and then raid.
Like that?
No, one back. Yep, there you go. Let's see if he finishes in time or if he'll end up retreating. Yep, you're gonna catch him.
The Carps. Lose 50. I make a great deal. 81%. Great deal.
I'm hoping.
Hey,
you did it.
That's a great deal.
All right, your camel men are... Oh, my God. Oh, you're just annihilating him. All right, now just go take his capital. That was brutal. He didn't have a chance. 7 months to siege it down with it. That's not going to take very long.
Where's he going? Where are you trying to go?
He has to retreat, like, really far away.
He's retreating to my home.
Yeah, he can't siege it, though. All right, you win the war. That's it. You took the capital. You took his son, prisoner. And you just enforce.
Enforce demands. So be it.
And now, if you scroll out, look at you.
Jado controls the desert. We good now. Oh my God. All right, I can disband my men. Disband all.
And with a shattered north, you're not really worrying about any immediate threats to really hit you.
I can't believe this happened the way it did.
They took your fucking county and then immediately broke.
Yeah, well, that's why no one...
Is Germa alone? Is Germa a solemn nation now?
It looks like it.
You might be able to just declare war on them right now and take them back.
Really?
Yeah, like, click on them. They only have 291 men. They are completely alone.
Your claims.
You have your claims, and you could just raise your men and go take it back right now.
Raise all of my armies. Oh, she grew up so fast. All right, we'll deal with you in a second, honey. Be good.
Yeah, there's your boys. 2,000 men now.
Now, why do I have 2,000 men?
Because you have more land now, so you have more levies coming from those areas. Plus the upgrades, the war camps give you more soldiers as well. You made the men at arms.
I like rolled up through this guy, killed him, went this way.
And that's it. You have Germa back, baby. You know, it was a struggle at first, but look at Jado's growth.
You're right. You're right. Everything came. You know what? You might be a good chancellor. you might be really good at this.
Now what's scary, I am not gonna lie, what's a little scary is to the north, it looks like the Byzantine Empire has grabbed some land. So if you ever continue to play and take Sirte, your neighbor will be the Byzantine Empire, which is scary.
It's fine. I like how in the time since we started, you see like big, like just things are happening. This is all sort of coming together. Everything's great. Meanwhile, somewhere in the middle of Africa, in the middle of the desert, Jado continues to grow.
You're rich? You're like filthy rich.
I am very, very rich. What can I say? The problem is I don't have enough prestige to do anything with it. God, look at this.
That's huge. Woo! My God.
Woo! That guy is gunning for all of it. Oh, I love that they're up here. They've crossed the straits as well. That's so neat. Okay. I think that's a solid place. We have to stop. We have to stop. We have to. We have to cut it out. This is ridiculous. The world is so big. And if you just play like, yeah, I'll just try someone. This is the first time I've even considered so far in Crusader Kings 3 being like, what if I start in Africa?
Yeah, and it's a wildly different play style.
Yeah, just as crazy. Just as like there's so much going on. Here's the thing. I'm still terrified to do this without you. When you're here, remind me everything there is to do. I'm like, oh, okay, I'll do this, this, this. But you're right. Like, there's so many things that can happen. Mm-hmm. And even just like all those dudes who died. And I was like, oh, I completely ignored 3 dead. You know, there's just a ton to Oh my God! What if I'd started here?
And and what's great is like each one of these nations, no matter how big or small, has had as complicated and in-depth story as happened to you. They've lost people. There's been plots. There's been romances and betrayals and people banging their son's wife. You know, like there's all kinds of stuff happening. I can't believe that happened.
Oh my God. Well, okay. I mean, this was incredible. Thank you for playing this with me. I am blown away. This game there's so much to it, and there's so much to learn, and I'm glad that I had you here to guide me on this. Honestly, I was going to, like, edit stuff down, but I don't know how I do that. I don't know how I edit stuff down.
I don't know either.
Because there's so much in here, and all of it seems valuable. So I guess this is sort of like your player's guide on how to Crusader Kings III, as taught to me by Mathis. Thank you so much for doing this.
Dude, thanks for having me on. I hope you had a good time.
Oh, I had a great... This was so much fun.
Awesome.
We clearly played longer than I thought we were going to, and here we are. Wow.
You know, where's the payoff? Bring the strippers and booze. We do occasionally talk about video games. Bring the strippers and booze. Not enough time for video games. Bring the strippers and booze.
Oh, thank God, I don't need pants now.
Hey, JC, what are you doing? Not much. Making a fortune.
Yeah, now sing music.
Bring the strippers and booze.
I'm here to ask and answer one simple question.
You got